Hello, I am Mike of New Enough Dice. This is Minecraft. Well, after all my kind of whinging about, oh no, I'm a dirty, filthy, rotten cheater because I managed to retrieve all my stuff. Hello, Mr. Pig Person. Because I managed to, or possibly Ms. Pig Person, you never know. Anyway, I was complaining about, I cheated last time and I got all my stuff back when I shouldn't have done. I should have just accepted my horrible death in the nether. Um, I went and got myself killed in a completely different way, which actually vaporized all my gear at once. That wasn't involving going into lava. Actually, I found a whole new way of losing absolutely everything I possessed, with the exception of my axe. I managed to keep my axe. Everything else, I've had to remake everything. So this is all fresh, enchanted gear, except for my axe. Is the one thing I managed to retrieve. Um, Hopefully the thing that I did in order that got me killed will be interesting. I'm hoping, but however, fortunately, I put all the stuff that I need for the drying out of the temple project into that chest that I just took everything out of. So I didn't in fact lose anything to do with this little project. So that's quite handy. So that's all my sand that I'm using to build walls, which I am then using to should feed myself. I'm running out of food. That I'm then using. I'm going to use the sponges to get rid of. I just thought of a thing. I need an oven here, and I'm gonna. Yeah, well, I'll get that later. Anyway, I also need to finish off this causeway. There's so many things to do. Anyway, I now have the sand that I'm going to use to do the next wall, but I also have some gravel because I've got lots of gravel, and gravel isn't really useful for anything. So where did I get to? I got to about here. I've also got dirt for scaffolding. Did I go all the way to the end? I did. So this is actually all what I want to need. What I want to do here is finish off all this. I think I need to go there and do my. Oh, goodness me! There's some planking, which is just lying here. As you can see, I've done, some along here. Right, da 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 da. Along we go. Yeah, I can't actually get in there. Da, 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 da. That is aggravating. I have to remember I no longer have my respiratory helmet, which was extremely handy for stuff like this. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was brilliant. In fact, let's not do that with... There you go. Let's not waste sponges on things I don't need to waste sponges on. All right, so I think I've decided that 3 and then boom was good. So I'm presumably going to have to do something similar to this. I'm going to have to do like multiple layers. Come on, get in there. Come on, you can do it. Because the walls are just going to get deeper. Yeah, so as you can see, this doesn't quite bring me all the way down to completely done. Water flow is such a pain. There's still more. See, that may be what might have been worth a sponge in the end. I mean, there is you know, a school of thought where, you know, you do the whole drying out process by dumping in sand and then digging it all out again. You just do it all like that. But I'm hoping this is going to be slightly less painful. Swap that out for dirt. Get chucked out again because I was in the middle of the flow. And then I have to get close enough that that actually works. There you go. Now where is there a place where I can place a sponge and just kill all of that work? Well, that worked quite well. No, that worked quite well as well. Quite well indeed. Eesh. So I suspect that this is going to be an activity that I really want to spend, you know, not a huge amount of time on camera doing. I don't think that's going to be the most entertaining way of spending our Minecraft time together. But hopefully, if you have a large amount of water that you're wanting to get rid of, this will be educational as well as entertaining. Push myself into the water. Ooh, that's me done. Aha! Oh, things are so slow with unenchanted gear. Oy. I should really work on getting this stuff enchanted, because I actually don't. I've halved worse than halved my stock of diamonds, and so getting a bunch of unbroken stuff would be a good idea. But by the same token, I'm not sure this is the same token at all. But doing that involves an awful lot of sitting in front of my XP farm, just hitting things, which seems exceedingly tedious. So that is going to free up a whole bunch of sand here, which I'm not entirely sure I can, in fact, grab. Right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back to the. I'm going to head back. I'm going to grab some cobble, because I have in fact had monsters spawn here. No, it's annoying. Wasn't the most terrible thing. It was just like a couple of zombies, and a couple of skeletons, and a spider. But sufficiently large, enough that spending my time fighting them off when I can just go have a quick snooze. I also want to grab some. Oh no! One of the things I've managed to lose is a really large amount of coal, because I had a whole bunch of it on my person. I went to my infinite abandoned mineshaft area, where I had a couple of stacks of coal, and I turned it into there you go, so quick snooze. I turned it into blocks of coal, and I had all that on me when I managed to get myself murdered. And thus lost everything. That was one of the things that I lost, was all that coal. And I actually don't think I've got very much left at all. this mysterious spiral staircase may or may not have something to do with the thing that I was doing. So so my plan until I realised what I've just gone and done. I can still, yeah, steal coal from here. Still got a fair amount in. Oh, got some. I've got to have some gold as well, which I can't pick up because I've got too much junk. So I must have a squid ink repository. Oh, there we go. There we go. I can go there. Blaze rods. If need be, I can fuel things with blaze rods. I do have a fair few of those. Why do I have two separate stacks of nether brick? Well, I mean, you know, why do I have any nether brick in my inventory at all? The minute I don't really need it. Get rid of that. Right, but I do. What I want to do is make an oven, and take that with me to the work site, so that I can have sponges be, you know, as I use a set of sponges, and then go on to like the next row or something. Oh, I've got an oven. There we go. I'll just grab that. You know, what was that? I don't know. Dark oak wood. What I could do is I could harvest my tree farm and turn all that into charcoal. That might be an idea. Or the other thing is to do a big mining session and just get lots of coal, because I am currently out of coal. I have no, other than the coal that's already in here, I have no coal. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all the coal blocks here. Do some rearrangements. Because like I literally don't have coal to make torches, which is pretty bad. Put you back temporarily. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can now split my coal blocks 5 ways, which is going to be 4 for my furnaces down here, and then 1 for that extra furnace, which is in here. And that's going to go to the work site, and that's going to dry out sponges as I go. All makes sense. I'm going to have to go for a big trawl and just mine coal. You know, there's so often I just think, you know, you start off with so much coal that the idea that you could run out is faintly ridiculous. It's just like, how can you run out of coal? How can you run out of coal? And the answer is, you know, surprisingly easily. Especially if you compress it all into blocks of coal. So for every 9 bits of coal, you've now got 1 block of coal. You can really run out. You can by one set of foolishness, one set of mistakes, you can end up losing really great chunks of it. And coal is obviously, yeah, it's one of the things you use a lot. You know, using it for torches all the time. Cooking things. I mean, there are other things you can cook with, but there's not really anything you can use as a light source that is as easy as coal. So there you go. Eh? Another thing I should do, which I think I can do because I got some. I think I've got planks on me. Kind of want to make a little work area. That reminds me, actually, I've actually knocked out a single block of glass. I need to go replace that at some point. So, I don't have... Could have done with slightly more wood. Right, so that's going to be that. So that's now set up for me to dry sponges. And I'll make a chest. So I could only make the one because I had exactly 16, and then I used 4 of them to make my workbench. Which, now I realise, I just remembered that I actually have lots of workbenches. For some reason I've made a lot of workbenches accidentally. Can't remember how that happened. So I actually have a bunch of workbenches back in my base, which I could use. Oh well, never mind. So I'm going to use this method of gathering the sand back up, which is, well, it's a bit fiddly. It's cheaper in terms of resources because I'm not using up the durability of a shovel. I don't know if it's quicker, to be perfectly honest, because this takes, I use my torch as a very inefficient shovel, and then I'm hoping to plant it underneath the block as it falls. As you can see, I failed to do it then. I have to repeat it. So I don't know. I don't think this is quicker than doing it with a diamond shovel. Although an unenchanted diamond shovel, it might be quicker then. But by not using the durability of a shovel, especially because I'm having to do, this is gathering a lot of sand here. Now this is lots and lots of uses of my shovel that I would be otherwise using. So this is what I've been up to. Need to do a lot more of this. I shall no doubt do this offline because doing it on camera seems a bit tedious. Because this is going to be repeating what I've been doing lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. There are going to be some engineering kind of challenges when I get really deep, because this isn't very deep yet. This is only 8 or however many deep. Yeah, this wall is 8 deep. What happens when I get to 16 deep, and so forth? Actually, I actually don't know how deep the it's going to go. I should count. I'm sure I could find out. Anyway. So yeah, once I've done that, I can use the dirt that I've got to make a scaffolding for the next row, for the next wall, and then I need to dig that out. Then I need to use. Then I need once I've built that third wall, it will be. Once I've built that third wall, it'll be time to use all the sponges, and then now I had to use 2 rows of sponges to do this section here. So I'm presuming I'm going to need more than that. To clear it out. Clear out the next section, which is obviously going to be what I'm going down. This was 4 deep. So the next one is presumably going to be 12 deep. And that's going to be quite a lot of sand and gravel. Woo, that's that done. I'll manage to plant that. Yeah, so the next one is going to be along here, and that's going to be annoying. Wow, and it is already beginning to become night. So I'm going to head back over here, and I'm going to go grab my bed and sleep in it. I can't put a bed on glass, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I've tried it and failed. So I have to go all the way back. So I might finish off that causeway, even if I just do it temporarily in like dirt and stuff. Just to make it that little bit easier to get across. The chest is here because I'm almost certainly going to run out of storage space in my, inventory when I start using the really enormous amounts of glass that I need to use. The really enormous amount of sand I need to make walls. I've kind of made my life difficult for myself with this project, to be perfectly honest. So I've got the chest to handle overflow. Could have made my life a lot easier. Whoop. So, with all that in mind, I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe. If you've been enjoying the videos, come visit Nearly Enough Dice at nearlyenough.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. There are links down below in the description on YouTube. And until next time, dig for victory.